influence the decision that you make ultimately on the teammate that he'll have?
No, he's a bank. He's having that seat. He has been part of our junior program for a long time, and it's a reason why, because he's great. And so it's about the second seat.
But by that I mean, if George can perform this year, you'll opt for someone that is younger and less experienced to be second to him, or perhaps if it doesn't go his way, do you need to opt for experience?
Well, I don't know yet. I think it depends also what Max does, and then we have a young kid that is very promising. I don't want to put more extra pressure on him, but it looks like he can be one of the great ones. But we also don't want to drown in jumping so quickly in an F1 car. He's 17, so there's a few options that we could play with him. And well, obviously there's Fernando, who's very exciting, and Carlos, very good. So there's a few ones.
You had a big decision to make, don't you?
Yeah, but this time I'm gonna make the play like the bride difficult to get.
Excellent. You had an opportunity to sign Max, I think, before he signed Red Bull. How do you look back on that time now? Was he the one that got away? I mean, like I said, hindsight's a beautiful thing.
You know a lot about us. Yeah, I've seen him in Formula 3, and he was very good. And I have a good relationship to his father. So we sat down in my home in Vienna and said, what can we do? And I wasn't able to give him a Formula 1 seat. I said, let's do F2 together. It was GP2 back in the day. And we fully funded, and then I'll guarantee a seat next year in the car. And they said, well, we have an offer from Red Bull for an AlphaTauri, basically from now on. And that was it. I knew that we wouldn't be able to compete with that. And half into the season, I think he replaced another driver in Red Bull and took the seat. And here we go. He's a 3-time world champion.
So it's a little bit poetic between you two then. If you were able to snatch Max, it would sort of come full circle considering what you've been through together.
Exactly. So it's a kind of relationship that needs to happen at a certain stage, but we don't know when.
He's your number one pick?
Yes. I mean, you see what his performance levels are, but I wouldn't want to discount the other ones too. I think we got to look at ourselves and say, what is it we can do with this car? And then it becomes much easier. Whoever drives the second car, it's become much easier for George because he has the potential of being a world champion, and so much more the team's problem to solve than really looking for a silver bullet with an amazing driver.
Well, Toto, I'm wishing you all the best for the Australian Grand Prix. You're not promising anything, but you've come from behind, much further down the grid, so anything is possible in Formula One. Thanks for joining us on Fox Sports, and all the best for the rest of the year.
Thank you very much.